So after 850 miles in 1 week, I've really gotten to know this new Lamborghini Huracan Performante.
How's the first drive?
It's just ridiculous, it's unreal. It is, I'm a little like shaky. Oh my God, can you feel that kick? Now, you know all the stats. I'm not going to go through all of those. You know it's lightweight, more horsepower, more aggressive looking. But is the new Performante any better than the Huracan Coupe or the Huracan Spider? And in today's video, we're going to answer that very question. One of the things that's most notable about the Huracan Performante is its front end. This revised front end and splitter allows more air intake and creates greater downforce with this new system, the ALA, the Aerodynamica Lamborghini Attiva. This system allowed this car to lap the Nürburgring in record time. So the front end doesn't have all the action. The rear is also pretty dramatic. This is all new. The entire back end, the diffuser is lightweight, again made of that forged composite material. The exhaust has been moved up from down below to a central position. It's lighter, louder, and frankly gives this car such character. You'll see what I mean in just a minute when you hear this thing under full throttle. It's really a different car. But it doesn't end here with the diffuser. What makes this car, working with the splitter on the front, is this giant wing made of this new forged carbon composite material. And it's called the ALA system, as I mentioned earlier. It is hollow, there are vents below, and this system can produce 150% more downforce and can be invisible to the wind depending on what you're doing with the car. So new for the Huracan Performante are these wheels. They're the loge wheels, center locks, which I think look awesome. They're forged wheels, they're lightweight, and I think really is distinctive for the car, especially since Huracan Performante, race car. So the Huracan Performante is not just a pretty face. Let's see if she has the power to match. So revised in this new car is 648 horsepower from this V10 engine, which is 30 additional horsepower over the stock Huracan. You can see that's denoted by this bronze engine cover that says Lamborghini on it. But if you look at the engine bay, that's not the only thing that's different. You see there's two additional intakes. One is for cooling and the other is for an intake for the ALA system on the rear wing. This has an electrically controlled baffle that opens and closes in a split second, and this wing is separated into two halves. We'll talk a lot more about the ALA system in just a minute, but that's the revised engine bay of the new Performante. All right guys, so that completes the exterior changes to the Huracan Performante. So now we're going to take you for a spin to see what this baby is like on the roads. So we're in the Performante. And one of the first things you know immediately getting in this car is that it is so different from the Coupe or the Spider. This is in fact a race car. You can see carbon fiber composites anywhere that new bit. You can see Alcantara everywhere. So a lot of the sound deadening is gone. I'm talking a little loudly here, but you can just tell that this car is race inspired. The steering wheel, the dynamics, the throttle response, the torque curves have all been optimized for this car. And in fact, the ALA system, Aerodynamica Lamborghini Attiva, which is what allows this car to do the things that it does in such a dramatic way, is now active. And in fact, over I think 35 or 40 miles an hour, this thing kicks in. And so you're gonna see some of the animations here. Oh my God. Just freaking unreal. The sound, just everything. And so, you know, interestingly enough, so let's talk a little bit about ALA, because that's what made this car be as well or do as well as it did around the Nürburgring. This is this Aerodynamica Lamborghini Attiva, the active aerodynamics from Lamborghini. And there are valves, electromechanical valves, so they're not hydraulic, so they can open very, very quickly and close very quickly. There are two openings on either side on the front that lets air in or are closed to increase downforce. Or on the back, the wings, and again, they're independent based on the sides, do the same thing. So in cornering, you have aero vectoring. So the car is incredibly stable and also can be rotated. I got to tell you this, we've taken exit ramps, and this thing is just unbelievable. It's mind-bending. I can't even speak. It's mind-bending what it does. You're like, how is that possible? The car just sticks to the road. It is unbelievable. So about cars, right? You know, cars are more than just performance numbers. It's about how they make you feel. Performance is important, but it's how you make you feel. And this car, I will tell you, makes you feel like you are a race car driver. And I am by no means anywhere near a race car driver, but the car inspires confidence, the sound, the feeling, everything. This car is not your father's Huracan or even a Huracan Spider. It just isn't. It's not a 580-2. It's not a 610. This is the 640. And there's a reason why this car is the fastest car that Lamborghini has ever made, including the SV, the Aventador SV. This car is in fact faster than the Aventador SV. And it stops on a dime, just like that. These big carbon ceramic brakes are absolutely necessary to handle, to tame this raging bull. It is just unbelievable. And so you look and you see you're surrounded by all of this, but it's more amazing to see this car from the outside. And you can see the smiles on people's faces. You can see them taking photographs. I know if I was driving around and I saw this car, I'd be blown away. And especially in this color, Viola Parsife, it's unbelievable. You know, you see Performante, proof in point. The car next to me, what are they doing? Taking pictures of the car. Oh my God. Woo! Oh my gosh. I love this thing. So, couple of things that are important that are different here in the Performante. You have the dashboard in Corsa that's reminiscent of the SV. The tachometer larger and really is focused on driving and actually the track. So you have a G meter, VMAX, you have your lap times that are projected here. And although the telemetry system was not delivered on this car, the car is capable of accepting a telemetry data. So you can set this car up for the track, which we're not going to do on the road, but it's really inspiring to know that this car is designed and can perform well on any track, and it did tame the Nürburgring at 652.01. No shabby number at all. Pretty impressive. Faster than the 918 Spider. And I can see why. So when you're in a race car, you need to have race seats, right? Because this car comes standard with the comfort seats, which is great because you have heated seats and it's more comfortable and it's great. But when you're driving a race car, you need race car seats. So this car has the bucket seats, which are firm, full carbon fiber. They do not adjust. You can only slide back and forth. But my God, do they hold you in place. Made of Alcantara, laser etched as well, but just so precise. I mean, they really literally hold you into position. And so if I were you optioning this car, I would in fact choose the bucket seats, the race seats, because they look so good. So guys, with that, we are here at our next location. Thank you so much for watching this review of my new Huracan Performante, nicknamed Purple Monte, in Viola Parsafe. This car is truly a race car. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Be sure to comment below, rate, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna try to find a parking spot here, and we did. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.